Deep beneath the sun-baked earth, life begins another day. Across every corner of the planet, nature designs unique sanctuaries. Everyone needs a place to live. Deep beneath the earth, intricate burrows provide refuge from the harsh wilderness. High above, others carve custom hollows into ancient trees to protect their brood. Within these sheltered spaces, the next generation grows in safety and warmth.
Powerful claws shape subterranean labyrinths, securing shelter deep within the earth.
Bedding gathered from the surface transforms raw earthen caves into warm homes. Across every wilderness, nature provides shelter for creatures great and small. Across the vast open plains, giant herds gather as dawn breaks over the grassland. As evening approaches, the dusty air holds the warmth of the sun-baked earth. Amidst the giant herd, life begins with a tender bond of nourishment and protection. Across the sun-baked plain, every movement is calculated in the endless struggle for survival. Then, the atmosphere shifts as dark clouds sweep across the horizon, bringing welcome rain to the dry earth. Though the downpour halts the hunt, it rejuvenates the land for generations to come. Across the open plains, family herds cluster together to endure the relentless downpour. As the deluge subsides, the land awakens, refreshed and transformed. In harsher climates, life must adapt to relentless heat and endless open ground. In the intense desert heat, survival demands absolute conservation of energy. We move together across the dry stone, searching for shade among the hills. A simple crown of leaves shields us from the sun's fiercest rays. Across parched terrain, heavy footsteps mark the unrelenting search for vital shelter. Beneath sparse canopies, different species share the few sanctuary spots, offering reprieve from the sun. Every movement is deliberate, conserving energy where every degree of heat counts. Deep beneath the surface, rocky ocean crevices offer vital refuge from predatory currents. Sensitive antennae constantly sweep the seafloor, detecting subtle changes in temperature and scent. Higher up in the water column, agile hunters move freely through submerged kelp forests. On the seabed floor, benthic creatures actively forage along the algae-draped rocks. Sensory whiskers detect the subtle vibrations of movement in the ocean current. Powerful crush claws offer vital defense when predators pass overhead. In the murky kelp forests, marine predators move fluidly between light and shadow. Below, along the rugged seabed, benthic life navigates the rocky crevices with patient precision. Where the sea meets the shore, narrow stone passages offer secure pathways for land creatures. Emerging from deep subterranean crevices, mammals seek the warmth and resources of the upper terrain. Navigating treacherous slopes, every movement is driven by the instinct to forage. With powerful claws, it overturns stones, uncovering hidden life beneath the surface. Traversing the exposed rocky terrain, the sloth bear seeks relief from the blistering midday heat. Narrow fissures provide cool shelter and security, far from the harsh elements above. Inside these hidden chambers, ancient rock formations offer complete safety for rest and survival. Deep within the subterranean cavern, shafts of daylight reveal a quiet, cool sanctuary. Carefully navigating the jagged terrain, it picks a safe path through the shadows. Safe from the harsh heat outside, it finally settles down to rest. Deep within the cave, moisture glimmers quietly in the dark sanctuary. High above the cavern floor, tiny roosting bats find shelter. Taking flight, it navigates the grand subterranean corridors with precision. Deep within the narrow crevices, small bats emerge from the darkness into the soft ambient light.
Navigating effortlessly along the cave walls, it finds a precise resting place upon the rocky ledge.
Across the vast darkness of the cavern ceiling, these gentle creatures reign supreme.
Navigating dark subterranean passages, the bat uses echolocation to weave past jagged obstacles.
Emerging into the open air, large colonies cluster along sheltered cliff faces for safety and warmth.
Here, mothers fold their leathery wings like blankets, keeping delicate young safe from cold drafts.
High on the cliff wall, a mother microbat cradles her newborn, safe from ground threats. Below, opportunists like this small mongoose patrol the cave floor for fallen scraps. High above the reach of ground predators, the colony rests safely in the morning light. Deep within the mountain cavern, large predators find sanctuary from the elements. Here, undisturbed, life slows down to the peaceful rhythm of deep rest. Outside, bathed in warm sunlight, the vibrant meadow comes alive. Beneath the towering blades of grass, tiny engineers shape their hidden underground worlds. Using sensitive antennae, it reads the slightest shift in moisture, heat, and air. This neatly excavated shaft provides safety from predators and refuge from the midday heat.
With relentless precision, the field cricket excavates soil to clear its subterranean pathway. Every grain removed expands a vital sanctuary against surface predators and harsh weather.
With the entrance widened, the architect steps out to survey its newly customized domain. With its home secured, the field cricket steps out into the surrounding grassland. It navigates the dense forest of grass blades in search of nourishment and safety.
Using the entrance as an acoustic amplifier, it rubs its wings together to announce its presence.
Traversing the micro-terrain of the meadow, every mound becomes a mountain.
Microscopic ridges rub together, converting muscle movement into acoustic signals.
The resonant chirp carries across the sunlit grass, marking its territory. As song fills the air, territorial boundaries are drawn around coveted subterranean burrows.
Rival males engage in fierce physical combat, locking powerful mandibles to claim ownership. Leverage and home advantage allow the occupant to hold its crucial shelter against all odds.
For these small creatures, every inch of soil represents survival and territory.
Unseen predators wait quietly, observing every movement in the grass.
With a final push, dominance is established, securing the burrow once more.
With the territorial battle settled, order is briefly restored to the meadow. But in the wild, victory can attract quiet, lethal attention. A split second is all it takes to shift the balance of survival.
In the meadow, every creature must constantly watch the shadows.
Beneath the soil, whole communities construct intricate, hidden sanctuaries. At the forest border, nature builds engineering marvels on a grand scale. Built needle by needle, the ant mound is a marvel of collective engineering. Nestled beneath the pine canopy, this bustling metropolis houses hundreds of thousands.
In incessant motion, workers labor tirelessly to maintain and defend their subterranean city.
Every worker moves with purpose, navigating a complex labyrinth of forest debris, proving that even fallen timber serves as a vital highway for the colony. At the summit, relentless coordination maintains the sanctuary of the entire mound. At the base of ancient pines, entire subterranean cities thrive in perfect harmony.
Higher up in the hollow, a safe vantage point overlooks the entire forest floor.
Every corner of the forest supports life, from the highest canopy to the damp earth below. At the base of the pine, the ant mound thrives in quiet morning light.
Insects move beneath these pine needles. A fallen branch holds fresh food.
Every movement requires perfect balance before returning to the nest.
Carved deep within the trunk, the cavity provides safety for the next generation.
Nearby, other woodland inhabitants keep a vigilant watch over the forest floor.
Descending to the woodland floor, the Eurasian jay stays alert for any movement.
Meticulous grooming keeps its feathers pristine and ready for swift flight.
Just steps away, a bustling miniature world operates with tireless precision. To defend their mound, wood ants can spray powerful formic acid against potential threats.
This chemical defense deters larger predators and purges parasites from visiting birds.
Birds like the Eurasian jay intentionally use these acidic sprays to cleanse their feathers.
Deep within the pine forest, the colony builds a fortress of needles and earth.
A fallen feather signals the presence of an intruder from above.
Every microscopic vibration conveys a message across the mound. Beneath the surface lies a vast subterranean city, where thousands of workers toil in total darkness. At the heart of the nest sits the queen, constantly tended to by her devoted brood.
In these nursery chambers, translucent eggs hold the future of the entire colony.
Deep within the warm soil chambers, pupae mature in complete safety. Every worker performs relentless care to ensure the colony thrives. In this dark realm, delicate life begins with untiring dedication.
Deep within the dark chamber, individual care ensures the survival of the entire colony.
Above ground in bright sunlight, Rapid communication takes place on petals rich with nectar.
Every blossom becomes a vast terrain for a solitary worker searching for food.
Even the smallest insects take time to meticulously clean themselves during foraging.
Along the stems below, other tiny creatures move in steady, rhythmic motion.
Each species has adapted to navigate this vast green world in its own way.
In the micro-world of the meadow, even the smallest hunters operate with relentless precision.
Above the soil, vibrant flora thrives, sheltering a complex network of life underneath.
Through teamwork and sheer numbers, the colony secures vital sustenance for their underground nest.
Deep within the forest floor, millions of tiny lives construct complex subterranean networks. Yet, stepping beyond the safety of the nest opens the door to constant peril. In the shadows of the canopy, a watchful eye catches every movement. As smoke fills the forest understory, wild herds flee the gathering heat.
But in minutes, the canopy becomes an inescapable wall of flame.
For the forest's smallest architects, survival depends on instant collective action. As the flames abate, a scorched landscape settles beneath the twilight sky. Morning breaks over the quiet ruins, revealing life enduring beneath the surface. Emerging from their underground fortress, the colony immediately resumes its hunt. Nothing in nature goes to waste, even after a devastating fire. High above the ground, another master builder crafts its fortress from paper.
Using chewed wood fiber mixed with saliva, each ring is added with precision.
Deep within the paper comb, the queen diligently tends to her newly laid eggs.
As the colony expands, worker hornets build intricate multi-layered cities out of wood pulp.
Out in the open woodland, warm summer sunshine ripens a bountiful harvest on the forest floor.
Beneath the meadow floor, a hidden entrance leads deep into a subterranean world.
Navigating dark earth channels, workers return home to nourish their growing colony.
Inside the chamber, delicate wax pots hold precious nectar reserves for the nest.
Deep inside the burrow, every wax cell serves as a vital storehouse for the colony. Together, these tireless workers build a thriving subterranean city hidden beneath the grass. This golden syrup fuels the energy needed to sustain the next generation. Deep within the wax chamber, every worker tirelessly maintains the colony's vital nectar stores. A single doorway separates the dark subterranean sanctuary from the sunlit meadow outside. Hidden beneath a carpet of wildflowers lies an unseen world of extraordinary architecture. Above ground, spring wildflowers blanket the forest floor, masking secret subterranean tunnels below. Beneath the surface lies an intricate web of earthen highways used by unexpected neighbors.
Even quiet sanctuaries can receive sudden, unexpected visitors.
Startled by the unexpected intruder, the resident mouse quickly vacates its comfortable nest.
For the queen bumblebee, this warm shelter provides an ideal location to construct a new colony. In the hidden world beneath our feet, unexpected neighbors learn to share the sanctuary of the soil.
Deep within the subterranean moss, even the smallest visitor establishes its presence.
Every anatomical feature serves a vital role in defense and survival.
Meanwhile, the mouse continues expanding its elaborate underground sanctuary. Above ground, small creatures navigate the dangerous open floor with extreme caution.
Speed is vital when crossing open ground to reach the safety of the burrow.
Relentless excavation keeps the underground tunnel network secure against weather and predators. The
Speed is life when open sky exposes small creatures to aerial predators.
A moment's pause at the entrance reveals the danger lurking above. From high above, keen eyes watch every movement across the open ground. From high above, the raptor's keen eyes lock onto the slightest movement.
Every second counts, as the small rodent excavates its underground refuge.
Across the open fields, apex hunters command the high vantage points.
Cutters. With sudden speed, the hunter sweeps low across the open terrain. On the ground, every movement freezes in a split second of survival. In an instant, gravity turns into lethal precision. Beneath the surface, the intricate labyrinth of burrows offers immediate sanctuary from aerial predators.
Deep inside the chamber, the mother remains focused on her vulnerable newborn litter.
Careful grooming secures the bond and ensures the survival of the next generation.
Deep within the earth, newborn pups rely entirely on the subterranean nest's warmth. Huddling together conserves vital body heat in the sheltered safety of the burrow.
As they grow, fresh green foliage brought into the nest provides essential nourishment.
Above ground, the mother must navigate dense foliage in her endless search for fresh food.
Stuffing her cheek pouches full of seeds, she quickly returns to the safety of her underground nest.
Deep underground, the gathered harvest nourishes her newborn litter in complete safety.
Emerging from the safety of her underground home, she steps into the vibrant daylight. Every trek across open ground is a calculated risk under the watchful eyes of sky predators.
High above the field, a red kite scans the terrain, searching for the slightest tremor of life.
From high above the meadow canopy, watchful eyes search for the slightest movement.
Out in the open, every step carries danger, as exposure invites unseen shadows.
A single focus locks in place, turning instinct into instant strike.
With effortless precision, the raptor launches into the midday air.
On the ground below, even the briefest pause can prove fatal. Skimming inches above the grass, the hunter commands the entire valley.
On the meadow floor, swift escape depends entirely on finding immediate cover. Within seconds, sharp claws carve out a secure underground sanctuary.
Underneath the crop shelter, the intricate burrow network offers absolute protection. With the danger passing overhead, safety lies hidden far beneath the soil.
Deep underground, the mother returns to her vulnerable newborn litter. Here in the quiet dark, life thrives far from the eyes of predators above.
As they grow, playful wrestling builds essential coordination for life above ground.
Curiosity eventually pulls the young ones toward the threshold of the outside world.
For the first time, the young litter explores the vast landscape above.
Emerging from the darkness, the young hamster stands alert to survey its sprawling new domain.
Within the safety of the tall grass, every whisper of wind carries vital information. Wind. Sharp eyes and sensitive whiskers scan for both potential danger and hidden nourishment.
Every rustle in the grass signals potential danger on the meadow floor.
Swift predators patrol these open paths, forcing small foragers to move fast.
Speed and intimate knowledge of the terrain are its only salvation. Through the dense underbrush, the European polecat moves with silent precision. Its slender body allows it to weave effortlessly through the thickest cover.
Navigating tall crops and wild borders, it patrols its vast hunting territory.
Driven by scent, the polecat relentlessly unearths the entrance to a subterranean haven. Probing the shadows, it checks if the inhabitant is still inside. But the chamber is cold and empty. The prey has long escaped.
Emerging empty-handed, the hunter returns to the open surface to seek opportunity elsewhere.
Nearby, larger architects of the soil begin their evening ritual. As shadows lengthen, the entire clan gathers across the sunlit hillside.
As evening approaches, the badger clan emerges to forage across their shared territory.
With keen senses, they probe the rich undergrowth for scent trails and hidden prey.
Powerful claws easily carve through roots and soil, expanding their intricate network below.
Deep beneath the surface, the badger family gathers within the warmth of their subterranean nest. Shared body heat insulates the colony against the cooling air above ground. Even in deep sleep, keen senses remain attuned to the subtle shifts of the earth.
Deep underground, the family rests together in complete safety and warmth. Above ground, the forest flourishes under the bright sun, providing life for all.
While others sleep, a vigilant guardian inspects the subterranean nest. Deep within the earth, the colony rests, protected from the elements above. As afternoon shadows lengthen, curiosity drives them out into the open forest.
Guided by an acute sense of smell, the search for evening food begins. Emerging cautiously into daylight, young cubs take their very first steps above ground.
Play is crucial, building vital motor skills and social bonds within the colony.
Under the watchful eye of the adult, safety and learning go hand in hand.
As afternoon deepens, the badger family gathers on the warm forest slope to rest.
Curious cubs test boundaries, seeking attention with gentle nudges.
Through play and sniffing, young badgers learn the vital skill of foraging.
Curiosity leads the young cubs to investigate every hollow and hidden scent in the soil.
Grooming strengthens social bonds and keeps their dense waterproof fur clean and insulated.
Together, the family patrols their vast woodland home as golden afternoon light begins to fade. A good deal of scratching goes on. Living underground has its drawbacks. The nests can be ridden with fleas and other pests.
Driven by keen scent, they search every inch of the damp forest floor.
As night closes in, the family set off to forage. Night is also the typical hunting time for foxes.
But this vixen isn't coming out tonight.
Safe deep within the earth, she remains hidden from the outside world. For nearly 2 months, she'd been carrying a precious cargo. But now at last, her little ones arrive.
Morning fills the forest with light and birdsong.
A new day begins across the canopy.
Emerging into the sunlit meadow, the mother fox begins her morning hunt. Every scent tells a story of survival, nourishment, and family. Safe inside the underground earth den, the growing cubs hone their instinct through play. Inside the safety of the earth den, every object becomes a toy for developing senses.
Playfighting builds essential motor skills and social bonds that will last a lifetime.
Even in play, a sudden rustle outside commands complete and total focus. High above the woodland floor, intricate nests provide safety for soaring forest dwellers.
For a young kit, stepping outside for the first time is a bold leap. Out here, every scent and shadow marks the beginning of a life in the wild.
Every rustle in the underbrush holds the promise of a returning parent.
For a mother fox, morning brings the constant pressure to hunt and nourish.
A successful delivery secures another vital day of growth for the young kit.
As food arrives, the rest of the litter eagerly joins the commotion.
Play is crucial practice for developing essential hunting and defense skills.
With her young fed and occupied, the mother remains ever watchful. The mother keeps a watchful eye, never wandering far from her playful young. Every sound in the woodland brings a fresh opportunity for curiosity.
In the gentle morning light, a new day of wonder begins.
Deep within the ancient woodland, the European badger begins its evening forage.
Powerful claws easily carve through roots, shaping the tunnels of a massive set.
Inside the cozy chamber, fresh, dry grass is carefully gathered for a comfortable nest.
Safe beneath the earth, the badger finds rest after a hard day of excavating.
Across vast, arid plains, life adapts to relentless heat and open ground. A single guard tests the desert air before the forage begins. Across the arid plains, the mob moves with swift, coordinated urgency. Stopping in open ground, the group spreads out, relying on constant vigilance to stay safe. From high vantage points, sentries stand post, watching for any threat from land or sky.
Vigilance is essential when raising young in the open desert.
Constant excavation keeps their underground fortress safe and accessible.
Beneath the surface lies a complex maze of interconnected chambers.
After hours in the cool earth, the young pups venture into the warm daylight.
Under the watchful eye of an adult, the burrow comes alive.
Constant vigilance ensures the next generation remains safe above ground.
With safety assured, the family fans out across the hard earth to forage. Even the young learn early to watch the skies for sudden danger. Sharp claws and boundless energy turn hard, sun-baked dirt into easy hunting ground.
While the adults remain vigilant sentinels, the young learn safety near the burrow.
Every shadow in the sky could mean a hunting bird of prey.
With safety assured, social bonds are strengthened through play.
High above the burrows, sentinels keep endless watch over the vulnerable young.
At the slightest signal of danger, the pups freeze and cling together.
From the clear blue sky, a raptor circles, hunting for any movement on the ground.
Across the open desert, constant vigilance is the key to survival. Even a brief emergence demands extreme caution. In the shadows of the grass, a silent hunter lies in wait.
Within the complex burrow system, vigilant sentinels keep watch to protect the next generation. Across the open terrain, predators move continuously in search of an exposed target.
Danger approaches! Take cover in the burrows immediately! Danger approaching from the east plain. Stay sharp.
In the dry scrub, the stalker relies on complete stillness. Across the vast plain, every movement is a game of survival.
High-pitched alarm calls ripple across the mound as danger draws dangerously close. In seconds, the entire mob scrambles for safety beneath the hard desert crust.
The hunter remains still, outsmarted by the vigilant network of underground tunnels.
Dive into the tunnel, quick, before the predator strikes.
Deep down below, safety waits beneath the earth. The coast is clear now. All is quiet above ground. Above ground, persistent predators search every crevice for the slightest sign of movement. Even inside the deep burrow, safety remains razor thin.
Flee deeper. The roof is giving way. Realizing the burrow is secure, the predator gives up the hunt and moves on.
The coast is clear. It is safe to stand guard once again.
Every burrow needs a watchful eye to keep the family safe.
In the open savanna, constant vigilance is a shared responsibility for the entire mob. Under the watchful eyes of the adults, the young pups begin learning the rules of survival. Safe within their territory, the next generation rests under the warm desert sun. Within the safety of the mob, young pups bond through gentle contact before dusk falls. As evening arrives, dramatic storms gather on the distant horizon, signaling the day's end. Together, the Sentinel clan watches over their territory as night settles across the savanna. As the sun finally dips below the horizon, the desert cools rapidly. Under the quiet twilight sky, the clan retreats underground for safety. Deep underground, huddling together keeps the entire family warm until morning. As night recedes over the desert, the wild world awakens to a new day. Driven by instinct, birds begin the meticulous task of constructing their seasonal shelters. Every twig gathered brings them one step closer to securing the next generation.
High above the river basin, the osprey brings another piece home to fortify its towering eyrie.
With sharp eyes vigilant for movement below, it surveys the valley before taking to the wind.
Gliding low across open fields, the raptor uses warm air currents to patrol its hunting grounds.
High above the valley, every shift in breeze carries vital information. Carefully selected branches are carried home to reinforce the giant structure. Over years of continuous effort, these nests grow into massive strongholds. Every twig must be carefully woven to ensure the nest survives seasonal winds.
Using its hooked bill, the raptor forces the branch firmly into place.
With the nest secured, the sovereign of the valley watches over its territory.
Across the open meadow, a white stork searches carefully for the perfect nesting stick.
Balancing a heavy branch requires precise control before takeoff.
With its burden secured, the bird turns into the wind, ready to return home.
With the heavy wooden branch balanced, the stork spreads its wings to prepare for takeoff. Pausing near the base of the ancient tree, it calculates the flight upward. Taking flight, the stork carries its precious heavy payload high into the sky. High above the ground, massive nests built over generations wait for their occupants.
Each newly gathered twig reinforces the home for the coming brood.
Together, these elevated havens form a thriving sanctuary in the treetops.
Together, the stork pair meticulously weaves each stick to fortify their high canopy nest.
Fine grasses and soft materials lining the bowl prepare the nest for the upcoming season.
High above the forest floor, their newly crafted sanctuary stands ready for life to begin.
Birds work tirelessly on their nests.
Though these works of art are only temporary,
They serve only as a platform where relationships can be formed and cemented.
Whether high atop forest canopies or nestled deep within branches, nests offer essential shelter.
For the newest generation, these structures are a sanctuary during their most vulnerable days.
And they provide the nursery to keep eggs and chicks warm and safe.
Every nest is meticulously maintained to protect the growing offspring.
Dense foliage offers a safe sanctuary against the elements and predators.
All too soon, they are ready to fly the nest.
In the wild, life thrives in the most extreme natural environments imaginable.
Perhaps the most extreme location is chosen for survival.
Where water meets stone, nature carves out unique sanctuaries.
Amidst the deafening roar and moisture of the falls, extraordinary avian specialists take to the air. These dusky swifts navigate the wet curtain with incredible precision, seeking safety behind the deluge. Behind the impenetrable wall of rushing water lies an untouchable sanctuary, perfectly hidden from predators.
Gathering river mud enriched with saliva, the swift crafts an indestructible mortar.
Every beakful is carefully shaped before being transported high up the cliff face.
High above the roaring torrent, hundreds of nests form a thriving cliffside fortress.
Working together along sheltered ledges, each swift contributes to shaping a durable mud fortress. Bound with saliva, small loads of mud form strong walls that withstand the waterfall's moisture.
Fresh moss plucked from damp rocks completes the interior, creating a soft, warm cup for new life.
Deep within the sheltered cliff crevice, a delicate egg rests safely inside the newly lined nest.
Protected from predators and torrents, the parent bird maintains constant warmth throughout incubation.
Here, amidst the roar of endless water, nature finds remarkable ways to shelter new life.
In the tropical canopy, weaver birds construct complex hanging nests from woven grass.
Every strand of dry vegetation is selected with remarkable precision.
Nimble feet and strong beaks allow them to weave intricate structures that withstand severe tropical storms.
With extreme precision, every strand of grass must be anchored tightly.
Using only its beak, the weaver creates intricate, weather-resistant architectural knots.
The result is a sturdy, hollow sanctuary built to withstand heavy tropical storms. High in the canopy, entire colonies of woven nests sway securely in the wind. Parents work tirelessly, bringing nourishment to the new generation waiting inside. These intricate aerial fortresses safeguard life high above the jungle floor. High within the Amazonian canopy, intricate architecture shelters rainforest life.
Specialized adaptations allow each species to communicate and thrive in dense foliage. And resonant vocalizations echo through the trees, defining territories across the forest.
High in the humid canopy, the toucan surveys its emerald domain.
Its iconic oversized bill is remarkably lightweight, yet structurally durable.
These treetops connect complex communities of nests and diverse rainforest inhabitants.
With powerful wings, The apex predator launches from its high nest. Every movement in the dense rainforest is monitored with razor-sharp focus.
Safely tucked away in the fortress of branches, the next generation waits.
Returning to the nest, the parent transports vital building materials.
Every heavy branch is carefully positioned to reinforce the massive aerial fortress. Awaiting its next meal, the newborn chick calls out from the safety of the heights. The mother returns to the nest to check on her offspring. Every twig is carefully placed to fortify their high home. A powerful shelter stands guard over the next generation.
Perched high in the canopy, the apex predator maintains constant vigilance over its territory. In stark contrast, the lower understory hosts some of the smallest architects in the forest. Suspended delicately from a single leaf tip, this masterclass in engineering shelters new life. Every strand of silk is meticulously anchored to create an elastic and secure home.
Fueled by high-energy nectar, the tiny bird sustains its relentless daily foraging.
In this thriving understory, every blooming flower supports a delicate web of life. Deep within the woven walls of the tiny nest, new life awaits.
Outside the nursery, the adult darts effortlessly through the emerald canopy.
Secure in their tiny refuge, the next generation grows side by side.
High in the rainforest understory, life thrives in miniature scales.
The mother delivers vital nourishment directly to her demanding hatchlings. Every meal is an act of absolute devotion in the wild. With duties fulfilled, the parent departs into the emerald expanse of the jungle. Far across the globe, rugged coastal cliffs bustle with thousands of nesting seabirds. Safely tucked inside earthen burrows, parents watch over their fragile subterranean homes.
Balancing on the steep coastal slopes requires constant vigilance. Every detail of the burrow is meticulously maintained against the elements. Gathering materials is a tireless task, essential for survival on the cliffs.